Ohayo gozaimasu. It's a good morning. I don't know what like to say anymore in these intros. I should really come up with something. But we're back in Disco Elysium. I thought the game was gonna end after that shootout. It was a very big event, but turns out it was just a very big event, and not the end of the game. I I made a fool out of myself, and I can't believe it. You know, before I came here, I probably should have bought more health. Whatever, we're here, we're doing stuff, and let's get on to things. Currently, I want to find a person that has a boat so we can get onto an island, and that gives me some hope that gives me hope that we'll know who the suspect is. Currently, it's kind of a hopeless case in general. Does this woman know anything about boats?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I don't know, I got shot. Or this girl knows nothing about boats.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
Because you're right, the men with guns were coming after me for
I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. There are always more coming for your kind, officer.
Alright. I thought the game was ending, by the way. We're back on this topic because, like, there were less and less quests, and the quests were being resolved, but I was wrong. Nope. Damn, I'm like 1% fascist. I have no honor. And I'm not a apocalypse cops because I don't say anything that's like the end is nigh. I don't know, I don't feel that, I guess. But I'm being everything else, I suppose. Hey woman, give us a boat.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
I can still do this if I wanted to. Great. Okay, we need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can you borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Nod.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
What's on that island? She isn't saying anything. Okay. I can't do her accent, so nothing. Just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war, where they're coming out as an anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself, but we stay clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Hold on. You said you haven't been there yourself. Who is it then?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
Okay then. Hold on. I was doing something.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins.
Okay.
God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be
We
alright?
asked them before without
my guest.
permission.
They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Yeah, we'll figure it out fine. Thank you, we'll use this script to get to it then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Okay, be seeing you. We got some fuel, right? I used it for paint, and now I'm gonna use it for fuel, what it's meant for. Hey kids.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay kids, you've been to that island, right?
That island?
No, not so much island. Of course that one.
Okay.
I need you to tell me what you know about the island, what's on the island.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire.
You're thank God you didn't burn yourself.
Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
There are lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
There are lights. Put fire out. Oh, okay. Someone lives on the island?
No.
Wow.
Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
Well, it makes sense why he wants to put the fire out, because he doesn't want people to know he's there.
Yes.
Or anyone's there. You know something about lights?
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? There's a what?
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
That good. Alright. Time to go to the yard with the thing at the end. Is it this thing? I'm talking about this thing? Or are you talking about, I don't know what a skiff is, okay? On this pier. That's this one. Great. Oh yeah, now that I
A
remember.
skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty.
Now that I remember, there was like a scene and some review that I watched that had a part where we were on a boat, and I didn't
Once you get
reach
in,
that part
that's
yet.
it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
Huh. Whenever any game tells me about these things, it's like I can't go back.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boom box. Okay, I'm not ready yet. I wanna buy some health. I am running low on that. Let's go do that. Can't teleport back, I assume. Yep, not here. Not just yet. Let's go. Frit, we need to go there right now. Well, we need to go there To buy some drugs, and then we'll come back. Where is it? Wait, how? I don't know why I forgot how to do this. I wonder what happens when I go to the harbor, though. Oh, I assume the door is just locked again. Oh, it's this.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely. You should tell people to fuck off more.
I don't remember doing that.
No, you shouldn't. You're an officer of the law.
Fuck yeah, motherfuckers.
That's the spirit.
Hey, I healed.
Never forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
Alright. Did I tell people to fuck off? I didn't tell anyone to do that. And yes, everything does look closed with some symbol on them. Whatever that means. Measurehead? Are you here? Shimananya? What's your deal?
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got shot. No big deal.
Yet you live. It goes back to an older era where this was commonplace. You have a true boyadero heart.
So, where's everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
What's gonna happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
What does that mean? Alright, let's get here. Yeah, you can still check through that door. Measurehead? Oh, you're not here. I can just press the button if I wanted to, but I wanted to check this place. This box. Anything interesting? Okay. Nothing here. And I can't even interact with that thing. I assume it's because no matter what I try to do, it just won't work. Yeah, let's get out of here. Frit it is. I just want some health, and then we'll be straight off. This cabinet.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Dramine.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Goodbye. We're out. That's all I needed. Now we can teleport all the way back and go on the boat. Something big is gonna happen apparently. No idea. Okay. I guess that was... I mean, I already kind of said all my last things before the shootout to everyone that I wanted to talk to. Maybe you can talk to I don't know, Little Lily one last time or something, but nah. Who cares?
The skiff floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty.
You know, I did kick those people, those kids, teenagers, Andre, outside of the church. Maybe there's some results from the researcher that I could know about. That's something that's like plaguing my mind. Alright, fine, one more last mass. Let's check.
One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the...
Okay.
Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank.
Let's go to the church. I can teleport there when I think about it. I've never used that one because between the Fishman Shack and the church, they're not very far apart, but you can save a bit of time. That, like, quick travel was meant just so I could use it at the last second. Maybe she made some kind of breakthrough, you know? But wait, hold on. Is Crabman still here? Oh, yeah, he left. He didn't even come back. Okay.
Yes, what is it?
Damn it. Alright, she really didn't have much else to say to me. Well, hope she does something. I don't know. I could put more figures in front of this, but nah.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body. Her
I got like a
face
couple
oval
of
and sad.
figurines actually, but like, guess what? I got spoiled. I looked through the achievements on Steam, and the achievement said, "Wow, you gave figurines to Dolores. They really did do nothing." So, why would I go through that trouble for nothing, I guess? And whatever, the journey, the process, that's important. Let's go onto the boat. We made all our preparations. It's only a game's courtesy to tell you that you can't go back after some important choice.
The skiff floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, have you made all... Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank.
I want to
You
say
won't be
this
going
because it's
back and
funny.
forth on this.
You take the engine key and I'll hold the boot box.
What?
So, what? Also, we passed SAD FM on our way to the island. Say nothing. Yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Why not?
Very cool. Now tune it to SAD FM. You know you want to. SAD FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Alright, boombox. Right now, let's go. Sad tape. I don't know, I guess I got those already. Let's go.
The skiff floats once you get...
Yeah.
Have you made... Remember what...
Get her in. Yeah. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Bending through the sky. Little Einsteins. Damn it. I had my own song singing, darn it. It was much better. I'm joking. Oh man. That's one bizarre church. This is like a really psychedelic song and it has an emotional effect on me. It's very late at night right now, and I do want to sleep, and this game song is not helping. Well, that wasn't like that far, really. Maybe the bunker was able to let us travel to this island earlier. Actually, the water's probably really cold, so we could have swam immediately. Yeah, maybe you're right. Man.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
I wonder if I wasn't on the boombox, or I didn't have a tape, or I didn't buy a tape thing, that wouldn't have happened.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Like the song when it's playing in the background is what I meant. Okay, explore the island, I assume, is the next thing we should do. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Oh, it just finished. Let's check this island. This C4 is huge. Actually, can we just go back? Or does that not work like that?
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Alright, I don't want to turn to the mainland, so if that, like, does something, I don't want to risk it. I should shift off to
The
the
chain
ocean.
trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
Just leads to the depot in the land's end.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
It's okay, cool. Let's get out of here. I didn't have much thoughts on it. Am I gay now, actually? Not yet. Just not yet. I can't wait. I'm only playing this game until the end just so I can become gay, okay? The tension inflammable. Mazoot. Okay. It's an entrance to something. That's a thing as well. What is this? I assume I need to get inside that building first. Yeah, stairs are gone. That looks kind of weird.
ICN. This feels familiar somehow.
What's ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds
Wait.
an awful lot like.
Am I? Is the Fallen related somehow? Because everything is black and white. I'm wearing. Darn. Okay. Finished thought. I have nothing else to say about that. Okay, let's go down. Because I missed something. Hold on. Unless I mean, I think I did at least. Alright. Anything on this coast here? Some tires. I don't think anything can I go here? Oh, I can. At least I don't think I can. Yeah, it like kind of stops. Yeah. Wait, I can go over here though. If I try hard enough. Is that how it works? I don't know. If I can't walk here, then all right. But I can't go up there. All right. So there was nothing. I was being paranoid. Let's go into the building then. Okay, I shouldn't give noise to myself. Let's turn off the boombox. A lot of stuff. Historical fiction. Keeps the wind out. Sauce and fire. Oh, nice. Is that me? I just look like a guy with a beard. Oh, I missed this. a few things actually. I don't know why I didn't just found arrow or shirt. Oh, I'm already wearing something fallen already. Oh, a bed.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories. You find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
You gotta satisfy yourself
Someone's
somehow.
made themselves a home.
Okay, does anything stand out as unusual?
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Alright.
You do feel there's something you're not getting here, though. Oh well.
Oh well, nothing. Can't be anything. More clothes. Empathy. Okay.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
There's signs someone lives.
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
My
Yes,
health.
anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to be a hero.
Thanks. My morale and health is max.
An old
yo.
cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The
Fire
wiring has
speed.
been repaired.
Tap on the
The hollow
side.
ring, the canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
Alright, what does this mean?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
Why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
Okay.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Alright, what's this? Oh, I already checked it. Great. Let's go over here. Let's go to the left side first. Okay. Oh, this is a door. Hold on. Let's check to the left first before going into any other rooms. Oh, you go here. Armament rest. Stairs collapsed. Okay. Oh, I need to go all the way down for that. Time to get the light jog. Damn, Kim was leading me.
Green paint flicks off the monoblock aluminium cabinet. There are rows of switches on the front panel, a frequency band, and even a keyboard.
I feel like something's gonna trigger if I do this,
The
but
keys
okay.
rattle like teeth. This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is this
The
thing?
console of an antique communication device. There was a generator upstairs with wires coming up. They terminate here.
What's it do?
Urgence, ouvert, allumé, radio diffusé. Sounds like this device was used to control the electronics here. Maybe it still does.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. It could open doors, control lights, function as a radio computer.
Alright, let's not do anything. So it might trigger things I don't want to happen. Oh, it's auto saving. What is this thing? It's a stair. Alright, this is the place as well. Let's just get out of here. This is another place. I know that was the most obvious thing to say, but this is another entire area to go to. It's huge. Oh, this goes to the edge here. Can I? Oh, I can go here. It's just I had to walk through grass, and I wasn't sure about that. I think I was meant to go to the other side first, because this is way too exploratory and big. To go back. Right. Oh, this is the entrance to the bunker, isn't it? Is it? I feel like it is. Like the bunker door leads here. That's my theory.
You see a small metal door nested inside a larger
Keyhole.
one. A heavy steel blast door. There is a conventional keyhole above the handle. It's very small.
Kim doesn't know as much as I do, whatever.
Another part of the island, probably. The lock looks like it could still be usable.
How do we open it?
Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
Oh. Alright, we open the big one. You see controls anyway?
Yeah, on the console just southeast of here. Remember? Let's look around. Getting the blast door open seems like the best plan.
Blast door. And there's something out there. Look at that. Okay, let's go. We turn on the generator first?
The console is powered off and covered in dust. Urgence over
Light
reads
interior,
a dial key.
radio
Allumé
dial.
reads another. The frequency band says radio diffuser.
Okay.
We need to
Open.
restore power before using this, officer. The generator, it didn't look like there was fuel in it. We should look around outside. There are barrels all over. Maybe one of them still has something in it.
The boat engine.
Oh. Or could get some from the boat engine?
But officer, then we would have to swim back to the mainland. Let's just look around, okay?
Thanks,
The
interfacing.
console stands by, mutely. Urgence over.
Alright, let's go outside then. So I did this in the wrong order. Let's start running. Who cares about my leg? Well, personal well-being, so outdated. We're going up. Oh shit, up. Wow, what am I doing? And how can I get there? Oh. We continue. Yeah, sorry. Oh, there's some stuff there. Fuel container. Great, that's exactly what I wanted.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a
Ah.
concrete slab, only half
Sniper
covered by the
nest.
crumbling roof. At the head of it, double embrasures, firing slits like two eyes in the wall.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
Inspect the mattress.
A single-person mattress, modern, civilian use. Brand name, Marjorie. There's a fuel stain on the cover, along with cigarette burns, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Oh, do I care? I feel like I'm just gonna get burnt now.
That embrasure, what can you see through it?
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, like a little window.
Concrete, look through the hole.
The springs screech as you lean on the mattress and crane your neck to look out. Trepidation, a tingling feeling in your stomach. A small piece of Martinez coastline
Ooh.
opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape painting. 1 kilometer across the water. The ruins look familiar.
I think it's on the... Hold on, this is on the top, this is on the bottom. So I guess this is on the left to me, and this is on the right. I think it's on the right.
The red chimney and collapsed rear wall of the 4-story tenement in front of the Whirling in Rags, Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 10.
That's where that is, right?
A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery fire. Capeside apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33A and 33B. The box-shaped silhouette of the Whirling in Rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catches your eye on the rooftop. sunlight reflecting off the upstairs window of Clausia's room.
Well, you know what I say when I've had a eureka moment. Not eureka, but motherfucker.
What does that mean? Do you have line of sight to the window?
No, it means motherfucker. Nothing else. Anyways.
I can see it. Through the scope of a rifle. The shooter would be prone, lying on a mattress, barrel resting on the embrasure. I think we have it. The origin of the shot. This is the sniper's nest.
Booyah, master cop work.
It's only moderately effective cop work until we have the weapon. It will not be, how do you say it, booyah, until we have that.
Shooter still be here?
Where?
Right here.
You think so? We would see them if they were here.
Perhaps it's a...
No, officer. It's not an invisible shooter. But this island, on the other hand.
Think he's here?
Or she. We should move.
Yeah, I'm being sexist. Let's go. Well, oh, what is this? What? These tiny things on the... Nothing? I'm feeling weirded out, man. My ears hurt, by the way. Can't even get inside through there. Someone's watching me, can't say where. That is weirding me out. I feel like if you move to that side of the island, you'll just... we might even get shot. I don't want to risk it. I feel like we're making ourselves look very, very known if we just keep walking around this entire place. No, we can't walk there, because obviously that's not part of the island. What's over here? I can go here. Is that a trap? No, that's a chain. And nothing else there.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander off into the sea. Leave it all, and walk in.
Can I just do this?
With a bottle in your hand.
But it's cold.
Yes, cold and still. But love is warm, like the inside.
Yeah, please.
Oh, fuck, yes. Go there in your head. It's been days since you thought about her. A week. No, we're not starting with that. Not now. Not this time. This thought is over.
Where's the sight?
In the still mirror of the bay, you see Martinez, reflected. Tall edifices of ruins reach into the water, like shimmering towers. And the shacks too. Pine trees and motor lorries, upside down. Islets and posts, like stepping stones, lead into the water in front of you. Go. Step in. It's been too long.
Bottle in my hand?
Always.
Okay. You're not gonna ask why. It feels obvious. Let's just go then. Yep, we already got fuel, so let's just go here. I feel like this is faster if I just click on this door. Alright, oh, I need to put the fuel in first. This the way? Yes. This the oh wait, no, we climb up here. No, okay, I see now. We're doing the very long way around.
This old cylindrical generator waits with its fuel cap open. Makeshift electrical wiring runs out of its side and across the floor.
For fuel.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
The second we turn this on, everything just explodes.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an
Fuck.
old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Alright, let's go. Down here. Or I mean, I could just walk to the left a little and click on something else. Here. onto the thing. I can't
A
be
dim golden
bothered
glow animates the
to
console.
press the WASD
Faint,
buttons.
like a ghost light. Urgence, over, reads one dial key. Allumer reads another.
It's on. Turn emergency open.
Automatic boot.
Light interior it is. Okay.
The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
Seems like kind of an old door. Guess no one's been here for a while.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
After you.
Okay. I felt someone watching me.
So did I. Not back there, but I felt it since we came here.
Damn, you got a bigger, better sense than I did. What did I do? I feel like I'm drunk playing this game. Fits, honestly. Fits. What's down here? Nothing? Oh, I can't go down there. Okay. Yeah. Finally used WASD. I was keeping my left hand somewhere else, okay? And it wasn't. Oh, whatever. Oh, hey, dude. I hope you don't mind. We're just looking at things, you know? Nothing here. Ha 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 ha. Go up. I feel like I wanna, you know, just check a lot of places before I talk to you. Everywhere else. Oh, fine, but that's it. We're done. Nope, that crate cannot be interacted with. So you're the only person I can talk to.
An old man wearing tracksuit trousers leans on the frame stock of his rifle. He gathers a big ball of spit in his mouth, then spits it out into the extinguished fire before him. He raises his black eyes, hooded by creased eyelids, to meet yours. Unclouded by cataracts, his eyesight is sharp.
I'm with the police, you can keep the gun, but keep it down. Sorry for disturbing you, alright? Alright. How about the police? You can keep the gun, keep it down. That's one move. Actually, this one seems nicer. So I need you to put that gun down so I can talk further with the police.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
He does have a gun.
You're a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
Well, I am an enemy commander of rank. Put it down. My authority has always been top notch. And even if he shoots, I have 7. I can just put all these drugs in my throat. Chug it down, man.
The words, "I am an enemy commander," sound cold as iron from your lungs. The old man still hugs his gun.
We gotta be careful. And also, my authority is high, so whatever.
And what rank would that be, dog?
Lieutenant. I mean, I think Lieutenant W. Freighter's a high rank too. Why not?
A big wheel of the 4th Regiment of the Pederast Army. To hell with it. It's a walking stick anyway. It's out of bullets.
Right.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
He says it's out of bullets, it's out of bullets. So whatever. Who are you?
My name is Josef Lilianovich Dross, Political Commissar of the 114th Anti-Aircraft Division of the 4th Army of the Commune of Revachol. I am a deserter, a partisan, and a prisoner of war. This is my termless surrender.
Okay.
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM? Your holdover from the...
From the Insular Indian Citizens Militia, the army of the revolution. I was recruited in Jamrock in '07, trained in the École de Contrôle Orient, and consigned to emergency defense duties in '08. I left my unit on the eve of the landing. When I returned here on May 14th, the commune had fallen. Still armed and ideologically trained, I wrote a criticism of myself and resumed partisan duties.
51 minus 8 equals 43.
X logic. You've been on the island for 43 years?
No. I've been on other islands, too.
Damn. I wonder what happens if I fail this logic. 51 minus 8, like some random number.
I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E-48, a nameless sound, until the sea washed over it. And then I came back here. That was 22 years ago.
Spas and there was a washed over. Okay. So you deserted your unit?
I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. I had a lapse of faith. And of courage, too.
Lapse of faith. I see, understood.
Well done. I won't explain it. Of capital.
I can't explain it. So this is your time to surrender.
You're with the RCM. The coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. A so-called Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Enforce the law, we keep these animals from each other. Let's leave it at that. Okay.
Let's. You represent the Moralist International, the enemies of humanity who took this city. I represent their adversary, le Parti Communiste dans le Monde.
We're enemies of humanity.
Take me to them as a prisoner of war. I have relinquished my weapon. I can no longer serve. No superiors can relieve me of my duty. You bulldoze them all to a mass grave for trying to free humanity.
You killed like one dude, man. Okay.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
So you're a communist soldier from the communist army?
No, I am not a soldier. I am an ideological officer. I belong to
You're
the
partying.
party, not the army.
Understood.
Like you belong to the Moralist Party.
Alright, well, I planned for all of that to be, like, all I asked, but I guess we're gonna have to ask other things. Again, you've been hiding here for 43 years.
43 years and 10 months.
I don't know what that is. What the hell does this mean?
It's inhuman. It's sick. It's not how a human being should live, but I had to. I couldn't just forget. I couldn't just forget what I saw.
I feel like after, like, 1 week, I would forget what I saw.
He just couldn't.
He couldn't give up.
He nods, but he can now.
What have you been doing during all this time?
Hiding, fishing, waiting.
For what?
Where it's morning, on Rue de Saint-Gislain, people are walking. The gas street lights have already been
Shivers
switched
sounds
off.
interesting to,
Further
like,
inland,
main
in
and
Jamrock,
that.
the streets come alive with workers. Men, women, children rushing. Muddy avenue after muddy avenue. The temperature is rising. Alto cumulus clouds form above Precinct 41.
Shivers feels like It's very... It lets you experience things in other places. Or maybe... I feel like that's actually a lot of stats. I don't know. Shivers just seems like it's the one where you feel the most. Or maybe that's in the Empire. I don't know. You know what? I'm being stupid.
Two police officers step out of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria. Satellite officer Jean-Vic Mayer inspects giant letters across the plaza mosaic in dark red government-marked heavy fuel oil. Patrol officer Judith Minot points west. The fishing village. She glances at her watch. We meet in 15 minutes. It's a 10-minute walk. The officers go, leaving behind the writing, still smelling of petroleum. One day, it says, I will return to your side.
Is that what it means?
Always waiting
For what?
for her to return.
I'm waiting for someone too.
Her who?
Girl child revolution.
What? That's Girl Child Revolution. Okay, I've seen it. Capital's too powerful. The rich are very well organized. It's been there. The city's on fire. I don't know. This thing, I come from there. I can assure you that it's not what the people are planning.
I am not a fool. I know the material base for an uprising has eroded. The working class has betrayed mankind. The historic opportunity for a revolution has passed. It will not come back anymore, however hard I try, whatever I do.
I have another serious question for you.
There's nothing serious in this world. It's a farce.
I don't know. Pick up the gun lying in the sand? Or maybe if I leave, someone says something. Okay, I'll leave and then ask him again.
I ain't going anywhere.
Kim? No opinions? Gun?
Minions of capital. What do you want?
I am a slave to the capital. I can't deny that. Let's try to pick up the gun.
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels surprisingly light in your hand. Frame stocked and patched in places with tape and wire. The rifle's in a shabby state, like a crutch that's seen too much travel. Hieroglyphs are embossed into the forearm, made of walnut.
Okay.
On the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burnt into the wood. Triangon, 4.46mm, made in
I
Sinyal.
don't know what any of that means.
The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. His right arm twitches suddenly. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It could be used against him to get a confession in time.
Alright, I got a new gun now. I got so many guns, man. Can it be used? It can't be used, it's just an item. Great. I can sell everything, so that's good. Instead of like giving it to the police or whatever to be inspected, this is definitely the murder weapon. I can just sell it. Or I can sell my abundance of clothes. Alright. Okay, that's a thing I should do apparently. I was wondering what should I do after this. I think I have to come back to the main island, tell someone that this guy's probably the killer. And that's it. Let's leave. Goodbye. Let's sleep first, because it said I should do that. What is this? A tire? Rubber dingy. It's a gigantic tire. Never mind. Let's go sleep then. I hope no one like strangles me in my sleep.
The greasy
Kim could
old
still
spring
do it.
mattress lies in the corner. Fresh linen under the heavy caracal cover.
The offer still stands. Take it. You don't look so good.
I do want to sleep, like, right now, in real life as well. A little shutout, just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Curl up and then use close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour, maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
It's supposed to be 1 p.m.
Sleep.
Oh, that was creepy. Kim? I'm an angel. I can just make a white circle appear above my head whenever I want. There's no HUD. What the hell? Go outside to the beach. Thank you. This way then. Oh, it's closed as well. Like you never opened it. This way? Is this the other way? Or is it this way? Is there another way of leaving? I feel like it was this way. Am I dumb? Okay then. Ew. Go. I didn't even do the lights or whatever the other option was. The radio. Beach boy. Oh, I can't go this way. Kim, hopefully nothing bad happened. Something there. What is that purple thing? It's just my psyche that knows. Walk into the water. What? Your footprints. Oh! I walk in water. This is a dream, isn't it? Ah!
Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
So, like, I saw this scene before, and I was wondering, did the game end yet, or is this just a dream sequence I didn't know about? It turns out I will be here, huh?
Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Mwindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean.
I don't care.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
I'm not an encyclopedia guy.
Win her back? How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here anyway?
Logic, alright. What's in the bag? Hey. Goodbye. Alright. Something is off. What is
I'm
it?
sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. I could have just had that thought. Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Massive epic showdown? I don't know about the massive epic showdown. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova.
It's already 1 p.m. Well, shit.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us our love,
Oh,
our unborn daughters.
like Burger King foot lettuce. We said that as well. Every possible combination. You read the entire library of Babel, bro.
It's all
Wow.
gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Ravachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I bought you this figurine of Headless Fallen Rider. War criminal. Don't go. Yeah, she's not Dolores Day. That's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But
Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but.
That's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it a million times. You will get over it. Just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where?
Baby?
In hell. Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
In fucking hell? Not getting over it at all.
It just takes some time. For you, I think it'll take something like 20 years, maybe? It was hard for me too, you know? I used to think I couldn't live without you. But I can.
Withdraw. I kind of don't want to proceed because I want to say I want to kiss her. Nah, that's a bad idea. 20 years. So much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe you could try again.
No, Harry. We can't.
Why?
We already tried again, and it didn't work.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice and then give up. By that logic, not you too.
Why? Can I come back to this? I wonder. Let's not kiss her, cause that'd be so awkward and bad. I'm not gonna do that, even though I could. I'm not. Volition. Which one should I listen to? This is hard. Oh, I'm trying to try it again. You can do it better.
I don't know. Please.
Why can't we be better? Be together.
Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
Okay, you know what? You're right. You're right about that.
She avoids
That's
turning
right.
them to you.
Like cool and sane? Wow, that cop's crazy. Every insane person say they're sane. I'm the sanest person I know.
Sometimes you can be very safe, but
Oh. I bought you this figurine of Headless Fallen Rider, so that's what she means by insane.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
Oh, maybe. Oh, so that's why I'm giving figurines to her, because she's Dolores Day. Okay, and there was a quest for that. I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for you getting them.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything. That's the.
She
There's
looks
no
at
reason
the
for her.
Headless Fallen Rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Maybe this revolutionary figurine then? Maybe you can take this revolutionary figurine. It's got a little musket.
No, please. Please don't give me anything.
What about this dice? I had some custom dice made in this place. A doomed commercial area.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome.
If only I had the aerodrome, damn it. Okay, I'll give you
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked these things a long time ago. The Headless Fallen Rider especially. But now, only boring hell remains.
Oh. I shouldn't have put it in the thing. Oh well, crap. Fine. But you said I have a vast soul, and you'll always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender, long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Well, my interfacing tried very hard to pass this, and it was equal, so I'll say it anyways. Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in that paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
Yeah, wait, I married the queen?
You need to recite it to her, for effect. All of it. No summaries.
Do I remember it?
Yeah. Put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage.
No, I think that'll be really cringy. That's gonna be so bad. No. No. It's not gonna work. But something inside me just makes me want to do it. May refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every morning I step out and you're asleep behind me. I find a little piece of sadness in me. No, okay, you know what I mean. You left me a letter saying you'll come back to me. You can't believe how happy you are with me.
Okay, Harry. Okay. It was morning and you slept. The room smelled of cigarettes and Rowans. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. It was autumn, the first one we had together. But you have to understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I'm no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
Love that shit.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
What? Gross. Oof. What now? What happens now? What's the next thing to talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
What do you mean by insane?
You know what I mean.
I'm a cop?
A cop? You've worked there for so long you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you. Questions.
Oh yeah, they're not lists, they're trees. Because it like branches out in a way.
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
Lists are absolutely normal. Everyone has them. You just list everything you want to ask.
In descending order, usually. It's best to do them like that.
It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad.
Can get that sad.
Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stayed down for too long. Until you start giving your thoughts names and talking to things.
Well, that does happen.
In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova.
Are you not Dolores Day? I mean, I know what the metaphor is.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
Wait. Dolores Day is real, right? You're Dolores Day, Queen Regnant of the territories of Mandia and Celinda, nothing else.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little
Okay, we're not
wrists.
gonna scream war criminal even though I've done everything else pretty much. I'm insane, never mind.
Who says that? I have ruled with kindness, grace, and temperance. It's perfectly normal to have an army of humanity. I am the innocence of humanism. I call it whatever I want to. Besides, you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I really have to go to the aerodrome. I don't have time for this.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a war criminal. Seriously.
We're right. I'm sorry. You're soft and good, not a war criminal.
I'm not that either. Can't I just
Not
be?
a war criminal. Okay, so here's the thing about the kissing. I had a D&D session, and there was a person in that. There was an NPC in that session that I wanted to be around, so I forced my lips onto her as a D&D character, and it did not go very well. So I feel like this is the same thing, and it's gonna go very, very bad, which is why I'm hesitant on doing it. And I'm not saying like this is the exact same situation. Well, it's very similar, but I don't know. It just seems like not a good thing to do, even if I do it, even if I succeed. But gosh darn, the curiosity killed the cat. Here we go. Imagine if he failed. It was gonna be so bad. Just so you know, I did not want to do this, but in my curiosity, just it's uncontrollable.
With your
At least
feet
it was a
trembling
good
from the
kiss.
steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success.
I knew
This
it.
was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
At least we had a last kiss. I don't know. Harry is insane. Oh my god.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how
Yeah.
I failed you.
Yo, the apricot chewing gum scented one. So that's where that was from. She used to have an apricot chewing gum before then. I don't even want to point it out. Just whatever. That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see. I'm pregnant.
Oh my god. Swallow. Gulp. You are the father.
Of course not.
Oh. I didn't know it's possible.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
I guess that's more likely.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
Don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
What? Which thought was that? This is the wrong one. What? Sit down and have a coffee first. Those are the to do in Mirova. Okay, I understand. See my list again? Where's my list? Wait. Hold on. Okay, these last 3 questions are decent. I actually want to ask this as well. Crap. What's there to do in Morova?
Light, life, culture.
Damn it.
It's
Can't
so
compete
much
with
better
that.
here. Everything here reminds me of you, and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
But that's why you wouldn't let you go. You told me. You asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young.
Damn.
And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
Because I like this meme.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry. See you tomorrow.
Oh, that was it. Oh, see you tomorrow as in see you in the next stream. Oh, well. Well. That was an abrupt end. That OST just haunts me, oh god. Because that felt a lot more longer than an hour. How do naps?
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Deep and invigorating. Total annihilation. Saw the blood and conclude. I had blood. Task chain. You're badass like that. Yeah, I'm badass like that. I saw the fucking
Are you
case.
sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound.
Oh, Christ. Made sleep was deep and invigorating.
Of course. I was just thinking maybe you've torn your stitches. Are you
Yeah,
ready to move
that's
on?
really bad. Spit out the blood.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Alright, this one just says nothing, so I want to get back onto the island then. Just wondering what that's about. This way? Yep. No, this not this way. I feel like we need to report back to someone. Wait, it's this. Wait, it is this way, isn't it? Oh, we were on top of the thing. I was confused. Yeah, actually, I still got a radio and everything. I said I would want to do it. What was it? A radio and something else. Lights? Is it? I got the generator running. Might as well figure out what that does. Radio seems like I need to call
A
someone
dim
though.
golden glow. The lighting in the room
Oh,
turns on with a
nice.
sizzle. A dim
I
ambient
have to waste as
orange.
much energy as possible.
The dial slides under the dusty glass, dark and silent, despite the power being on. You make out defunct stations on the UKV frequency. The words, failed insula, are written on the band.
Insular. This is an off-air radio computer, I believe, used for military communications.
Okay, we're done. Is it? Yeah, this way. Clicking on things should make things easy. No, I'm on the thing. Get me up. Wake me up. before you go. I don't remember the rest of the song. Really, all that matters is that I got the hook. And yeah, I don't know, what else is there to explore in Overshaw? I experienced the end of the game, practically. Is there even an end? I don't think I understand this
on the waves by the
thing.
dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Are you sure? There are things we still need to do here.
Ruined flag tower on the cliffside? Well, I can't... Wait, what? What? Cliffside? What is that? What is he talking about? Ruined flag tower, cliffside. I don't know what he's talking about. Hold on. This thing... Kim, where are you going? What is he doing? Why am I here? Guess we're going off in our separate... Okay, well, this is a way in. Hold on. I'm trying to find out this ruined cliffside thing. There's nothing to ask for when it comes to the guy, right? Ruined tower, flag tower by the cliffside. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here except for the guy, and I don't think I can ask him any new questions. Just trying to find out the deal. Maybe it's this thing, actually, 'cause that looks like a tower of some kind. Does this guy have anything new to say?
Minions of capital.
Yeah. The second he says minions of capital. The second anyone insults me, I'm just like, I'm out of this conversation. Anywho. Yeah, it's on this other side. I'm currently a bit drunk from not sleeping right now when I am definitely meant to. So that's a disaster. Ruined tower by the cliffside. This way? Wait. Long gone from the cliff. Oh, it's up there actually. Shoot. I guess I click on this mattress again.
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab. Only
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
What should I have said?
the springs trepidation. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what else is there?
There's a rain-soaked mat,
B triple prime.
a single, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it, filled to the brim with cigarette butts.
Run out of the can.
The silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns the paper filter. The brand, Tio
Oh
Motel.
shit, it's a heavy smoker.
Noted.
That's it. I don't. What do I want? Kim? What did you want exactly?
Yes?
Let's just do everything on the island then. I feel like I already interacted with everything. After this, I'll have to search up. I don't know, just a thing to do. If this is truly the end of the game, I don't know. Let's ask the guy one last thing then. Do you guys know I suck at video games? Because I suck at video games. All of them. I don't understand what to do all the time, ever. Is there anything else here, actually? Working on a speed, become a man of plenty. Okay, speed it is.
Minions of capital. What do you want?
I've
I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. A trail of blood. The lieutenant smells it too.
Killing people?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. You want a moralist euphemism? Defending your family and your property. I haven't done that. I've used it to kill people.
Interesting. During or after the war?
There is no after the war.
Ow, ow.
Class war is never over.
So he's continued killing after hostilities ended. Okay. Okay.
Anywho, I killed this dude named Lely. I knew his name.
Go in straight. No euphemisms. He doesn't like those. No. Be careful now. Slow and steady does it. Make him repeat it first.
Why hand-eye coordination?
Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
Okay, I know you. Wait, so which one do I say then?
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you. And in them, a chill, like electricity running up your spine, crawling into your skull.
What?
All is not as it seems.
Huh?
Detective.
Okay. Did you use that gun to shoot and kill a colonel of the security contractor? No.
The who now?
The corpse in ceramic armor hanging behind the welling rags. Did you shoot him? I might as well just stay straight.
Oh yes, that one. Ugly piece of work, that boy.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune
So I had
of
to just
Revachol.
ask people more things.
I do not collaborate with murderers and pederasts of the liberal regime.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. Get a confession.
I don't know if I trust logic. Logic's not the best thing to use in this situation.
The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't remember.
Hit yourself on the head. Blood? What? I mean, we got a lot of proof. At least this one. We've done the ballistics. The shot came from this island.
I saw you poking around there, looking for evidence. You're damn diligent when it comes to dead fascies. Did you like the view?
You had direct visibility. There are embrasures in the concrete, specifically meant for a top follower to use. And you had a long-range rifle in your possession. You have been here a long time, Mr. Dross. Too long. You need medical aid.
Yeah, how did he, like, eat stuff? I guess go fishing.
I'm ready to die. I've done my part.
He's practically admitting to it. Dead fascists for fascists. Done his part.
Just the best interrupted line of sight into my window in all of Martinez. I don't know.
You're sad.
I can't
for
think
your fashion
anymore.
brother, aren't you? One twig got
Ow,
broken.
ow. My
Now
ears.
the others are sad.
Almost. He almost burst out there. Keep piling arguments. Anything.
Okay, what am I forgetting?
Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells. The dried Maybells on Clausia's roof.
Oh, yes.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here, and Maybells on Clausia's balcony.
But, like, wait, what? Huh? Wait, how is this related? Like, how did the Maybells teleport?
Wait, don't forget the footprints.
I need to hit myself
Diagonal prints
again.
in the dust in the secret space behind Clausia's bedroom. Now they're gonna come up.
Was that Ruby? No, she went the normal way. Of course. Thank you, Head. Thank you. Hit me again. Hit me again.
You got it. Remember, the boot prints were like no modern soul.
Okay, it could be both. There's no way it's the Maybells. No way. I feel like if I fail, I'm like, this has got to be important. There has to be a reason why. But like, no. No, there can't be. Whatever, I'll say them anyways. Maybells, behind the victim's window. I saw them growing here.
Damn Maybells. The whole island is turning white with them.
He seems tender suddenly, nostalgic even. A strange mood swing.
So many this year, too? The spring is coming. No, it's already here. Wash the filth away.
A young woman named Klaus. Ring any bells? Klaus like these were behind your window.
Klaus, yeah.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
You know her, right? She had intimate relations with the victim of the mercenary. Oh, yes, Klaus. You hadn't heard her name, had you?
My ears don't reach the city.
You know, right? She had intimate relations with the victim of the mercenary.
With the victim?
Almost. But you need one more. Just one. Or maybe two.
Okay, I'll ask everything then. I want a brand of boots you're wearing.
Everything is brands with you individualists. Who cares what brand my shoes are? Sansa? Some shit.
Okay.
Show me the souls, please, Mr. Duras.
Fucking imbecile.
The maker is called Sensory. You see their V-shaped logo, but can't make out the size. These are not the unusual horizontal patterned souls you saw in the dust on the floor of the hidden room. They do, however, seem to be about the same size.
He must have other pairs of shoes.
The size fits, but not the sole.
Wait, maybe it's even simpler than that. If only I wore some drama. It's only two. And wear my glasses. Yeah, let's come back on this one. Here's about the shoes. You got here the prints too.
Corrupt henchmen of pedophiles.
Huh?
You're desperate to report something back to them, aren't you? Your liberal masters. They must have really loved that dead fuck.
The old man stares at his own prints in the ash around the fire. Silent suddenly, some strange process within him. A gush of wind. Seagulls in the distance. You've almost got him. Just a last little push.
Okay. How's this one? Oh yeah, something about... fine. Maybe this would work without the drama thing. And if it doesn't work, I'll come back here. I don't need your cooperation. I've got this.
Not a lot of guns around that use military-grade ammunition, are there?
It's a real gun. Not like your little musketeer pistols. I've seen you prance around with those. Jumping hoops for the liberals. You look like imbeciles. Why don't you ask them to give you real weapons? Going against automatic rifles with these toy guns. Of course you got those boys killed.
Damn, he saw you. He's watched it happen.
Oh well.
So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
We handled it. Nah. Stop changing the subject. We have the murder weapon.
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
You think you have the murder weapon?
4.46 jacketed ammunition, modified for range. We have it. This is it.
Calling it. We have the murder weapon.
Good.
Alright, well... Secret task.
This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this. When you have the murder weapon, you have the killer.
Murder. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed. He wasn't human. The blunt end of a hammer. Dripping with blood.
He was a soldier too. He was a man.
Beating us to the ground. Moaning with joy. You hounds get so thorough when a company-trained killer dies. I haven't seen you on this coast for 40 years. You know, maybe I should have killed one sooner. Got your attention. Now you stop beating druggies and prostitutes in your basement. Now you come to investigate. Not when they die by the hundreds.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
Okay, so you shot him.
Oh, the inhumanity. One paramilitary less in Revachol.
The lieutenant raises his right arm to hush you.
Okay.
Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. The ball is rolling.
Hold your breath.
I had them in my sights. Both of them. Him and the whore. I was breathing with them in phase. And I
It was
pulled the
actually a
trigger
threesome the
and
whole
flew
time.
on the air until I landed in his mouth. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there with his mouth full of death, and that stupid look on his face. And his dick still in her.
Then what?
Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. The world was white, or what's left of it anyway. My last spring.
Did you record that conversation?
I knew the fascists would come to avenge their own, and so they did.
Mr. Dross, are you aware you're confessing to murder?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you were looking at
About
them,
that?
the victim and a young woman, having sex through the scope of your rifle that night before you shot him?
That's the worst crime.
The
Clearly,
old man
you
nods.
should respect the privacy.
Why?
Because that's what they were doing.
The motive. This is where the motive is going to come from. You can coax it out of him. The lieutenant's preparing the ground.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
Why were you looking at them that night?
I'm always looking.
Okay.
Are you always looking through the scope of a rifle? I'm just trying to understand.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
He likes looking.
And if you don't like it?
You pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
Wow.
You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
Alright, fine. Let's keep him going. What specifically did you not like about what you saw the night with the murder? Been looking at yourself. Anything else you haven't liked? Okay.
A tragic comedy. Druggies, prostitutes, and rentiers.
More specifically?
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Stripped clean and draped in neon. But Martinez is the worst.
Damn, I love mayonnaise. I had that in my mind for like a long time, but my brain is broken enough at this late into the night that I would say that without any shame. Anyways, how come?
Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. It's their favorite thing to do in the whole world. Listening to race-themed radio shows. In the ruins.
This is the speed
and
freaks.
Pumped full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this, race that. It's all sanctioned by that Social Democratic Union and the farce of a Social Democrat who runs it.
No, I like Mr. Clare. Though.
Yes, the fly larva in his container. He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue of Philippe.
Which I am my
syphilitic
personal
murderer
brand manager
on
is
the
currently
Times Square
reconceptualizing.
to spit on the working class.
Let him finish.
Not since the serfs of ancient Pericarnassus has history produced a more inert social class than the Martinez proletariat. The rest of Revachol at least pretends to rebuild, These people still live in ruins. In tents, like animals. Like those boom morons on the ice. A pity they didn't drown in that tent of theirs.
Man, I like this kind of ending. Like, this guy has a nihilistic, real, everything is bad view on the world, on everything that we've seen throughout the game, and I'm like, yeah.
The worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht, licking her lips. The old whore's gone now. Her gun-toting porcelain men are dead. So, actually, no.
I liked her. She told me about reality and is like patient with me.
The worst is that old cop parading around in his uniform, throwing balls all day. It's not enough that the racists and liberals are dancing on our graves. The old loyalist ghouls still parade the ruins too.
Who? Who is this guy? The bocce ball guy?
Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon, or Quayamoran, or some other island they built their palaces on, feeding on drugs and having sex with their own children.
Okay.
That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain, it's all just an excuse for them to have sordid sex. At least that old cunt Frisell is now dead. We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If only, in the 30s, those disco whores...
Okay. You can insult everyone as much as you want, but not the disco.
The disco whores are too much. Hatred shuts down his brain's language center, leaving only a nonsensical sputter. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people might be worth investigating.
I don't get politics. If I get politics, give me more politics. You mentioned the Union is social democratic and clear as possible special.
Another hideous disappointment. Unions are the real enemy. The true enemy of the proletariat. Placating the masses.
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the Union's top brass.
It's a disappointment, right?
That deformed toad? I wouldn't expect him to wipe his own ass. I mean, the brains of the operation. The smart one.
I wonder who...
That mobster toad couldn't run a shithouse.
Edgar?
He has no political education. His twin, Edgar Clare, that one's been to one of those East Revachol universities. He talks a big game about uprising and alienation and so on.
Okay, now this shifted not from about it, right? So we're gonna do something else. Okay, got it.
First against the wall with them. First against the wall for keeping the mills of capital going. They should go before the owners.
I'm glad to talk about this now.
Glad. It's all gone.
Okay, what specifically did you not like about what you saw the night of the murder? It should be pretty obvious.
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that.
Jealous? They probably weren't jealous. I'm sure it was rape or something.
Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I didn't like the Reaver enjoying himself. Drugged out, soothed in the arms of a young woman. I wanted him to die so he could not enjoy life anymore. And I wanted to see his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a child murderer between her thighs. I knew he'd be there for one more second. Writhing. That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head. Now that I think of it, I wasn't aiming for his mouth. I wanted his brains to spill out on her. But you can't have everything.
He wants to see her, to punish her.
You had feelings for that woman.
There's nothing to hold on to. Only this. It's not enough.
The coals of his eyes glisten suddenly, like
Ow.
stones dripping with water. Is he crying?
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something there. It's weakness, I know.
Things are this woman.
Woman.
How long have you been watching that?
Since she came to Martinez. I saw her sneaking in the reeds early in the morning, behind the Fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have her skimpy outfit on then, just a spot in the night, moving.
Past the Fell building on the coast? What was she doing there?
Hiding something in the water. She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there.
Fag,
She couldn't see
not
me,
being
but I could see
the
her smoking.
insulting term.
She was nervous, but not scared.
And beautiful.
And beautiful.
That, too.
How could you see what she looked like? You said it was dark.
The sun came up. Her hair was like cobwebs. She smoked more fags and snorted a line of whatever shit she was on right there. She needed it just to move.
Where do you think she hit there?
Her passport and tickets to Villiers.
Oh, okay. But
And from there to Cachet Brut.
I don't know, I guess tickets expire. She can't hit it there all the time. So kind of had and contain on the coast to look into it.
Yes, after she'd gone. It was a submersible. Well made, actually.
Sloppy. We should have gotten her to tell us about this.
Damn
Did you
it.
take the documents?
No, I put them back. Why would I take them? I'm not going to phone.
Oh, found this place? I thought it was a group.
I mean,
Moving on. Did you continue watching after this?
I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks. And a body hard
Oh,
and
damn.
bruised all over. Black and yellow. I could see she's taken a beating. I could see who she was, too. A spook. On the run. Revachol's the cloaca of capital now. All the bagmen and arms dealers end up here to do drugs and have sex like animals.
You could tell she was a spook? From the documents?
She had different color hair on the photo, and glasses. Forged. Some sordid bourgeois affair. I've heard about this kind of thing on the radio.
How did you see all this? Jesus, she was beaten.
I'm not blind, am I?
Okay. I feel like she knows. Footprints don't match. Found a peephole. Yeah, there was a peephole. Oh. I don't know, he saw it and he changed the feet, right? That's totally it. He's spying. I'll fail, but I don't know. Whatever.
He must have climbed to the roof, maybe.
How good are those fucking eyes of yours, these binoculars? How'd you get so close enough to see her bruises? She's not gonna answer. Like the crab man! I'll mention him.
I have my ways.
You've been through the secret route behind the whirling rags. Those were your footprints.
I've been through all of Martinez. Every nook and cranny.
Damn it, this is my future self.
Thank God, the lieutenant is picking it up.
Hey, I got it. It failed. You failed me.
But that Nook too?
Yes, that too. The things they did in that little room. What she'd do to feel good.
Okay.
Funny the way light works.
Sure.
You turn it on inside, and it gets so dark out, you can't see a man looking in. I learned that in the 20s, when they were still hunting me. I've seen people do some shit, but
Those two took the cake. You hear the familiar scribble of the lieutenant's pen. A quick glance at you. One more loose end down. We're doing this, detective.
How did you get in there? The hidden pinball workshop.
I can just walk in the hostel now after a good wash. They all think I'm an antisocial, a vagrant. Closing hour is a good time. The kitchen's empty then.
You had to open the steel door in the kitchen? How?
I got that open a long time ago. Some bourgeois game merchant lived there. I don't know, 15 years ago. He left spare keys all over, and I took one. Then I saw her turn the light on one night in my scope.
One more thing. The flowers, Mr. Zoss. The dried flowers that were on the roof.
What about them?
There. He's already admitted to it. Just
Yes.
ask.
Did you leave the dried maybells behind the window?
I did. I shouldn't have. It was a mistake.
Huh.
I was there one night, and she was crying, like a child in the corner
Oh
of
my
her room,
god.
on the floor. I'd never seen her do that before.
When is this?
The day after I killed him.
Rotten maybells?
Yes. I don't know why I do the things I do anymore.
Not to console her. That's what I thought.
Maybe. I have these holes in my brain now. I wouldn't just sit here waiting for you.
A sudden pang of rage.
If you came 10 years ago, I would have killed you.
In the silence, the lieutenant draws a line in his notes, then nods at you once more. One more down.
Okay, then in conclusion, it wasn't about him. It was about her.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you in acknowledgement.
More skill points, baby.
That's it. Motive. We have it.
Where is she, that Clasier? I haven't seen her there for days.
She got away, but she led us here first. She figured out someone was watching her from the seafloor.
Gone. I knew it. She kept staring into the scope this last week at the island.
Oh,
Like she
so that's why she gave us that one hint. She's kind of testing our knowledge in a way.
She'd look
Or intelligence.
at night, crying or smoking on the roof, staring right into me. It doesn't matter.
Midtown, across the Bay of Rivershell, the oceanic wind washes 40-story towers. Above them, Lusanne's Central Aerodrome, a cocoon suspended in the sky by a web of suspension wiring, encircled by hybrid aircraft.
Anything?
On the platform, a young woman is withdrawing from amphetamines, barbiturates, and alcohol. Yet still, she smiles among the crowd, among the great ghosts of the city she's leaving, for another, far south, smaller, distant, hidden, not like the great chandelier she sees sparkle in the night below her. Streetlights, towers, tenements, and water, and across it, a dark strip of ruins, barely visible if she didn't squint her eyes. He knew she knows. She was looking at the island, figuring it out, day by day, cigarette by cigarette. The old man has fallen silent, staring at your feet. The burnt logs in the fire are moist from the sea air.
Oh, we wouldn't have gotten a motive if we arrested him immediately. I know. I softly know Victoros. You underrest the measure of cranial corner here on Martinez.
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
To the what? Huh?
The
To
wind
the what?
picks
Huh?
up. The silence on the water is broken all around you. Little shivers of waves appear. The lieutenant continues, like an incantation.
Your wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you by the prosecution. You will be given legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days. Do you understand?
Do you understand?
Do you understand?
But...
You understand, sir?
No, I don't want to. I have to stay here.
Okay
He's
then.
sweating. Beads are forming on his forehead.
Time to stay here.
Pupils are dilated too. Eyes getting blacker and blacker.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
Does it have room for 3? Wait a second, there's something going off. If this is like, if I get this, this is like this has a chance of happening. Don't have to be a miracle, but I'm asking for a mini miracle. Let's go.
You thought
Right.
you heard something, but it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in there.
Does it have room for 3?
Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then either one of us can take him inland while the other stays
Empire.
here.
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
What does him like come back for you?
You come back for me? How about I go and send a boat back for you?
What is this farce? This is a fucking farce. I can't.
Lillian. You could ask her, maybe.
I can ask that pick to watch him.
This is no harmless old man.
This
Oh,
fucking
okay, so
world. This world. What is this?
below the confusion and rage of it of jamais vu like yours, the thought passes while pressing matters take its place.
No, listen. Listen now.
I wanna listen, but like it didn't work, man. You could come back for me once you've taken. I could come back for you. Okay, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I should listen. What is this? Is this a guy? What is that up there? What the hell? Okay then. I'm listening. Waves. Little high-pitched chirping. I don't know what that is. Alright, you know what? I can do the waiting. You go to the precinct.
No, it would take a whole day on this island. You go and transport the prisoner. I'll be here. I can escort him to the pier with you.
No need to be polite, I'll do it.
This world. What are you talking about? Is this us?
Your skin is crawling suddenly.
Oh, it was a bird, wasn't it? What is that? Oh my fucking god. Oh, it's the oh, gross. It's the cryptozoologist creature. That's fucking disgusting. Ugh. Ew.
A delicate tangle of arms and legs unfolds from the reeds, limb by limb. To
I
then
fucking
just
hate,
stand there, moving its scythe-like arms in ghostly
literally
silence.
absolutely despise daddy long legs. So this thing is just disgusting. What is that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know what the hell that is.
There's nothing there.
The stick insect is over 3 meters tall. It looks straight at you with its tiny pinprick eyes and its grotesquely small head.
So it wasn't that small. It was.
You feel your legs shaking under you and your gun hand move to your holster to grab the gun.
There is. I see it.
See what exactly?
Kim,
Bug?
Kim, can you see it?
I can see it.
Oh, okay, good.
4 simple words. Thank God. If you can see, then you're not insane.
It's just some reeds, man. It's just the air.
What that means, it's really there, spinning slowly, in absolute silence.
Well,
Its limbs long and slender.
doesn't do anything, so it's fine. Whatever.
Be very, very careful.
Okay, good. It auto-saved. What is that thing?
The creature stands on
I didn't
long,
mean to
stalk-like
run.
legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you.
From it, it's probably like 1 step.
Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it
Will be
produces a
marked by
faint
stars?
hiss,
What does that mean?
like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
Alright, approach it carefully. Everything after this point is like red checks. That's weird.
With your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows. Like laughter, a sort of happiness.
Oh, this reminds me, has anyone watched the movie A Monster in Paris? I imagine the sounds that this reed is making, this monster, is the thing in that.
Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
I feel like if I do this, it'll just bite my hand off.
The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence.
You know what weirds me out? Like, what if you didn't talk to Lena whatsoever? Like, I know what this reed monster is, but for people that didn't interact with her, they'd be like, what? What is this creepy ass thing? I would have died.
Stop. Be afraid.
Raise your other hand too. Yes, I'm doing a pose to it. I'm like, God.
As you do,
that
the
is God
invertebrate
here.
comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain.
I'm doing the Superman pose. I'm flying.
To you.
That's right. Pray.
Unwittingly, the insect continues its stridulations. As it moves,
It
tough
cuts my head off.
still pretending to be plants, rustle along on its joints. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god.
Okay, Kim, take the picture.
Okay.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated
What does this
on you.
cryptozoologist creature have anything to do with the murder? Probably nothing.
3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go.
Is your aim that good?
3, 2, 1.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands
Oh, that's a
frozen before
gigantic
you.
head.
I got it.
Cool. Hands and photo paper. Polychrome.
For all time.
Reach out and touch the creature's whisper.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the chitin curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch on your fingertip feels cold, ticklish. The sensation is
Nice.
electrifying.
It didn't like
resounding
bite
through
my
your
hand
body.
off.
It is surprisingly delicate, the curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit wet.
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
Wipe it off.
Feels like nothing. The anthropod in front of you stays frozen.
Lick your finger. I'm gonna get a disease. No. Pet. No, I don't want to do that either. We got it.
Don't say it. Are you sure? This may be the only chance you get to touch it.
I touched it already, right? I don't want to lick it. Ew.
A shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes
I think it's beautiful
do
if
not
I
stray from
say,
you.
hello, I'm Harry. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam.
It's got rabies.
The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your toes and look more closely.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
Kim, it's foaming.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
See, I knew it. Could have been
The
poisonous.
foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one.
I knew there's a reason to do this. Okay. My inland empire is max. What are you doing?
I exist.
Ew! You don't understand. It is currently 3 a.m. I should be sleeping, and I am very out of my mind right now. What the hell? I am dying. Oh my god. I exist too.
Tell me what it's like for you.
It's wunderbar.
Yes, holy is the Lord of hosts, and all the earth is filled with his glory. Now, I will tell you what it's like for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images, a kind of darkness, being intruded upon, transient, dim, moist.
What, is this a dream? What is happening?
No, you are awake. I am real. Light is forming me. This is real.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmadia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molding, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys.
It may have unknown, dangerous biochemical characteristics that help it maintain its camouflage.
No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Reverchol, district of Martinez, March 51.
Wow, that must be me. Were you poisonous? If it was, I should have licked my finger.
Yes, I do not have a starter display, so I use
Okay, good.
regenerative element to aid in camouflage. Do not worry. It is only destructive over long periods of time.
The deserter. He's been here for a long time.
Oh, that's interesting. So they were mixed together. Are you the miracle?
No. You are the miracle. The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively medium life form, while you are extreme, all-engulfing madness.
I am extreme
A
all
volatile
engulfing
nervous
madness.
system,
That should
ominously
be
new to
the name of my band. I don't know.
The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
What's the pale?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
I don't have that kind of
You are
power.
a violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
Oh?
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6
Oh, that
billion
makes
years
kind
ago,
of sense.
when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
So it's kind of like the period of transition. Just, you know, from old animals that die from the toxic chemicals the new animals need or something.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Where's how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nerve mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if he misplaces us all one day, or just forget?
Please, do not do that again.
Blink.
Please be. Or one day, one of you will close your eyes and sigh, and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. Goodbye.
No, there is one more.
You are the kindest.
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For freedom.
Turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. I will try.
She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Oh, okay.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Is it going away? I hate when it moves. It's so creepy. Ew.
And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water.
This has an extra space. I'm sorry, I'm quality assurancing, okay?
And something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there, among the reeds, a collection of items.
The reed monster killed things and collected people's things. And the reeds.
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look.
Okay.
What now?
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to check on him.
No, I don't care about that, dude. You need to check on this first. Fairweather T helmet, nice. A rifle scope. Ah, interesting. That's it. Okay, buddy, what do you want?
What is it? What do you want from me?
So how could you
I can't go.
not see the phasmid?
Mr. Doras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap-toothed mouth shaking, like an addict of some terrible substance.
Oh, ew. No. Touch his shoulder.
The plastic cape feels coarse. A light shiver passes the man. Other than that, no reaction. He feels small and frail.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem. Doesn't it, Mr. Doras?
It does, because now we don't have to, like, keep track of him that well.
The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What has happened to this man? He's probably, like, experiencing something, I don't know.
Old age and shock.
Old and shock, yes.
The appearance of the phasmid, in conjunction with the stress of the arrest. He spent his entire life here. For him to leave would be...
Hang tight.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't take too long.
Alright. Let's go back to the boat, right? Use the boat into the mainland. So yeah, that's the last thing we do, I assume. You know what? The last time I said, wow, where's gonna be the last episode? It took a billion years. Took a very long time before it actually ended. I shouldn't say last thing. You know what? It's only the beginning. You know, this is only part 1. You know? In Final Fantasy VII, Midgar took 10 hours or something of the game, and I thought that was the ending. Or something. I mean, I knew it was a very long game, but like, it was a very freeing aspect of it. And I thought, like, this is the Midgar section, basically. This is part 1. Part 1, Revachol. Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5. Until Part 1 billion. The rest of the world. and the coalition and the you know that one time we looked at
The skiff is
skyscrapers.
swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get in. The ride back is uneventful and quiet. But for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland waiting for you.
Probably the pet skipper. What was her name? Net cat.
Two men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as it draws closer. The sea is calm.
Oh no, it's the tribunal.
You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Alright, what is it? What? What is that? What? It said 2 people were waiting for me. Oh. Hello.
Look what the tide brought him. Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to what you've just seen.
Who are you people?
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
Did you bring your son here? To see a Feld mural?
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean Vicomar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Battle Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape
Hello,
what's left of you
horse-faced
after
woman.
pavement.
Oh yeah, you were from Precinct 41, I remember. Yeah, in the beginning of the game.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island, where our investigation led us.
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your actions.
What? That's the investigation, though.
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty boy.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Yeah, if my back, let's destroy them. Okay, thank you, Lieutenant.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Let's ask, who are you again? What's this about?
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in?
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast in cognitive science.
Oh, you're a therapist.
My background
I'm
is in
insane
something
and
else
I
entirely.
need help. I
I
get
engage
it.
in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably get going.
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself, shit kid?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets. Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker.
How did you know I was here? You're the man with sunglasses and you're bald. You never told me you're not the host. Oh, no. Trent Heidelstram, do it again. No one who's who they say they are? Okay. Where have you been all this time? There's a mercenary tribunal. All of this seems silly.
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style.
You were
You're
here.
Detective God. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Come on, I was drunk. Just don't trust me when I'm drunk. All will burn, no mistake about it. Okay. Wait, so you let me face the squad of trained killers along just to teach me a lesson?
It wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
I said all those things, and I like that thing all.
Yes. You're sorry. You're the sorriest cop who ever lived. Nothing has changed, Harry. I've heard this repentance shit a million times over.
You mentioned the task force?
Yeah. Major Crimes Unit. Under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells?
Yeah, totally, I get it. Major Crimes Unit.
He doesn't remember.
See? He really doesn't remember. It wasn't a sick joke. At least that's good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Fine, I'll go from the bottom. How'd you know I was here?
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
I didn't fuck him over. I was nice to him. Damn you, cafeteria manager. I understand. Okay, Gart told you.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
On the street? Okay.
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk.
None of this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and semantic.
In total schizo.
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and so on.
As displayed in a station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Oh, I knew who you were. I just didn't say it.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
Okay then, I don't know. Socioeconomically, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory. I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the table here.
What? He lost his memory because of capitalism?
No, not like that. I'm not talking Vrede for school here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I drank so much, I lost my memory, and now I'm slowly recovering it.
He is. He's getting better. And I can confirm that he drank a lot of alcohol prior to it happening.
I believe he drank. People do that, especially this one. What they don't do is forget their whole life because of drinking.
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before.
Uh-huh.
Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the two drunks case. The other when we looked into that mural.
Why,
Interesting.
Merle?
So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, approached as a defect? Look at the sensory input here. Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a non-metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Totally.
Is he saying that because of my job as a police detective, I am forced to look at the world and understand it more? There might be a deeper relation to that, but my logic side, I failed a logic check in my brain to get it fully.
How wired to the free market? He just needed for it to end.
Okay, Brad, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want...
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
Oh, major demotion there.
Leadership, now.
Okay. Formidable. He's wrong. I'm too far gone. I don't want to be in your unit. I'm ready to lead again.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the party? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension?
What now?
Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here.
Really?
No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Hold on. In the ocean? Okay, hold on. Would be underwater, he hasn't. Tequila sunset. I drove it into the ocean, I was drunk.
Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone's payslip.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I lost it. What I do have is this futuristic armor. He's gonna have it, isn't it? Oh, so maybe at the beginning. What is he gonna say if I lied? If I did not lie at the beginning? What if I lie here? What if though? I lost it. I haven't found it yet. Okay, I'm really curious.
He doesn't have it. Here's an idea. Maybe you could look in the motherfucking motor carriage you drove into the sea. Maybe look there. Ah, fuck it. I get it myself. Just tell me you have your gun.
I have so many guns. Gun.
Yeah, gun. The thing that was given to you to kill people.
How'd you know I lost my gun?
You lost your fucking gun? I knew it. I knew he lost it. Didn't I tell you? I told you he lost his gun too.
You may have accidentally admitted to losing it just now.
I thought he remembered at the beginning of the game.
This isn't cause for celebration. It's bad.
I would say it's very bad, yes. You lost your service weapon while drunk, and then you couldn't find it because you were still drunk. You're drunk right now, aren't you?
Well, I could have gotten the gun if I wanted to wait 8 hours. I'm not waiting 8 hours. Alright, I didn't lose my gun. I have my gun.
We're not talking about the fucking gun anymore. We're talking about the vaporized cloud of ethanol coming from your mouth.
Oh. Yeah, I remember. I remember in the podcast is like, there's no real bad thing when it came to consuming drugs, but then at the end there was a bad thing. I had a little drink.
A little drink?
I didn't.
You smell like a corpse. I'm down.
I swear I only used alcohol
You smell
twice
like
or something. Not that many times.
You let
It was
us
yesterday.
escape, Harry.
It was like a
Just
few
yes,
days
something.
ago.
Because you were too drunk to assess a flight risk.
No, I was being nice.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
No, it does. We're looking at Oxygen Holocaust. What? Vital clue that led us to the island. It's this one and this one. Okay. Not taking it in is the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well. If she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect. The one who shot herself. In the head. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peon.
Well, I
now,
am that.
Doing I don't know what for him. That's small-time stuff. That's nothing. That's a humorous anecdote. Compared to the 8 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry. It was fucking mass murder.
Well, I'm not a perfect human being, okay? I cannot stop every murder ever.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals. He did so at considerable risk to his own life. He was shot and survived only because of his armor. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Should I be cocky or should I be a sorry cop again? Nah, I'm gonna be cocky. I already got the achievement for being sorry cop anyways. Else was of the case. It's solved. All of it.
Detective, it's better if I do that.
Fine, Kim.
It's so much better if he does this. 1,000,000 times better.
Whatever. Okay? I've stopped being the sorry cop.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing, but decides against it.
You've spent the week with him on this case. What is your take?
On the case?
On Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge, that's all true. And he's been drinking on the job.
This is for me to be better at the job, though. Literally, stat boosts.
The man sighs deeply.
Then there's the self-flagellation issue. He likes to apologize, profusely, making it sound like he's guilty of at least first-degree murder. It's not a good communication strategy for an officer. It's...
Oh, come on. What could be better?
It's odd, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you know, a hustler. He grinds. He makes the real. He's a visionary and a money engineer, which is just...
Yeah, I fake it till I make it. I say sorry until I get all the muns.
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea. And the drugs, of course. Some kind of anti-radiation drug he uses to induce visions. But despite all this, he is a great detective. One of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him anything. And he doesn't stop.
Yeah, like
in all the
traveling back in
him,
time.
He has not once stopped working.
And safe scumming, that's what I was
tireless,
alluding to.
Madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke. Which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Okay, he did something.
Okay, he did sing that one time, but the rest, yeah.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo of the phasmid and shows it to the officers across the yard. The wind blows, flapping the glossy rectangle in his hand. You hear gasps beneath the howling of the wind.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters
Boom
long.
shakalaka.
In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever
What's a
discovered.
sign? What does that mean? What does this mean?
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
It is actually.
The killer did not seem to be aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
Yes. The phasmid may have contributed to his mental state in some way over the years.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words for it.
I feel like no matter how shitty you do during the case, as long as you finish the quest and like go to the main island, you do all of that stuff. And yeah, the whole point is Harry is just the best human being ever, no matter what you do.
Yes. It really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sadness. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
Anyways, the phasmid is female. Reeds are in the nest. We have a strong motive for him. What do you say? I want to take this hot shit back. Dead man on the boardwalk. A missing person I found. Alright, whatever. This is the main thing. The killer. Lilianovich. We have a strong motive for him.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym.
I don't have time for this. Straight to the motive, please.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
Yeah, die.
He wasn't quite sure about the straggler before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
A war between the company and the union. It was kinda jealousy. It was mostly like hatred for the man, though. It was a motive, though. It's just not either of these. Oh, whatever. It was kinda jealousy. You get the mercenary and active jealousy.
Jealousy? I thought this Lilianovich was an old man. To have been hiding for 50 years. Like 70-something.
A strange psychosexual fascination. The result of spending all this time in solitude on the islands of this bay. And trauma, too. He himself gave a political reason. In his mind, he had killed an enemy combatant. Also, we have a sniper's nest with full view of the room in which the mercenary died. Right on the island. And 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross confessed to.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
Sure about that?
Way more.
But I'll win her back with this. Teach in cop school. I'm not still completely satisfied with it. It's just a little neater. I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I did all I could. Alright, I don't know.
I've never doubted you can pull yourself together and work. In bouts. Bouts don't last. I can still smell the booze on the wind.
God damn it. It is bad. Even you can smell it.
I drank beer like 2 days ago, and only a few times.
Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
There's also a dead man on the boardwalk, a missing person I found.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
How'd you know I found him?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry. This all comes back to us.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Thanks. All I need at the end of the day is just some recognition, you know?
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Whatever. So what do you say? Want to take this shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder.
The new species thing, you know, that's not really a cop thing, but you did it.
So I have to. Jude?
Honestly, anything that ends this trial is okay with me.
So the trial could have had a negative ending. Is that possible? Probably.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too valuable to let go.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Really? Okay. Wait, I have a few questions before you go. About who I am.
The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
What is Puta Madre? Lena about to say Sap. What will you do now? And end. Who am I?
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry.
You're joking.
Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore, but...
Oh, but before...
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That does explain a lot.
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth, your inexplicable facial hair.
The way you press shift the whole time. Sportswear? Oh, what I'm wearing right now? Or is that just natural?
The fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is?
I'm in the process of that. Hey. Ugh. Okay. Karan, why did I join the RCM?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. All that.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries, and incredible hope. An ocean full of hope.
Okay, so you know...
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Why am I like this?
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also, you're a drunk.
Wow, thank God these guys are like happy enough to reply to my questions of like, who am I though?
You really went with it too. Really maximized the damage.
Some chick who?
Dora something. Dora England.
The Explorer.
Yeah, you mentioned the name.
By the way, the read said around the dock harbor beach, go back there or something. I don't know. I should have went back there. Shit.
Not Dora Dubois.
So we weren't even married.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol.
I've heard enough.
So have I. You bitterly dropped Dearest Dora and really tore me a new one. Twice a week, I think. It comes up.
The special consultant glances at his wristwatch.
Who is La Puta Madre?
No.
No, because the suspects seem to think...
You're too unstable to work for a mob boss. You're suicidal, Harry. No mob boss would take you.
Then why did she think...
assure you, I wouldn't consult for a corrupt unit.
He would immediately backpedal out of it. I told you it's not that bad.
I don't care about Precinct 41 specifically.
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? We're the bad guys. No one likes us.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You're just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being
You have
kind.
Captain
It is
Price
an understaffed
and
station and the
Captain
district is too
Price
big,
and
which is why we need to...
Price.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the sea wing. It's not good.
Alright, I don't care.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have it.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
I do need to tell some people about this. Lena.
Who is Lena?
Cryptozoologist lives in Jamrock. She's something about this investment. I need to tell you about it.
Good luck finding her once we get back.
No.
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery, in part. I'm sure we'll find them. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some positive news for a change.
She is going to be over the moon.
Yeah, she will. She would also get a heart attack from looking at how creepy it is. Man, I hate looking at it. Okay, what will we do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen.
Ever.
It will have to be good.
It's a manifesto, basically.
Then I will have a serious talk with my captain. Detective.
About what?
We just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that undertone at all. I'm not being sarcastic. I just didn't get it. Is it because of the tribunal? Do they represent some people? They do, don't they? And like something would have happened because of some
I don't know
murder.
what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Yeah, he can stay at 57. He seems comfortable. Good luck with your report.
No. Good luck with your report.
Oh, I have to make a report? Oh no.
Damn it. Yes, that. We're looking at a real brick here. The sooner you start, the better.
I'm ready, the end.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute drive to Jamrock.
Under the afternoon sky,
Oh, 20-minute break would be nice. Just sitting in the back of the car.
Houses, 80,000 living souls, and chimney stacks. Fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Precinct 41, to Boogie Street, forking into the snow-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man
without eyelids? How does that... Ugh. Ah, no. Why would you give me that, like, idea in my head? I want to blink. My eyes will turn dry.
Torson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's quite unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price points his pen at the doctor. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through, and when he does, he'll side with Revachol. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Kim, wait, hold on. Kim could have died, couldn't he? Thank God he's alive. I saved him with my authority. Dude's sick. Hey, he took his cigarette today already. He did it twice. You're gonna get some kind of lung cancer, yo. Don't do that. Anywho, great OST, great game, also. I don't have, I wish the words would come to my mouth, but it is 4 a.m.? 3:30 a.m. Okay, I'm not in an analytical mood. And neither can my mouth say words. But, spectacular game. Really good. I don't know how to not sound sarcastic. I've been through this. But, I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of this game. This is the first, like, game that I've played even close to the genre and feeling and emotions and everything that Disco Elysium is going for. It's insane. That's what it is. It is unbelievable. It's unreal. I almost couldn't believe that I just played something like it, honestly. It has such an incredible aesthetic. Oh my god, it's so immersive. Okay. I really liked, I'll at least comment on the ending, like how it commented or noticed and replied in a way to everything that you were doing throughout the game. I thought that was interesting. I thought that was a nice review of everything that you've done and judged you as a person for what you've done throughout the game. And it's kind of like a 30-hour long personality test, and I really like personality tests. So yeah, I wish there were more games that like dug into your psyche and just and more games that you explored and compartmentalized different parts of your mind and could comment on things happening in the game. That would be really interesting. I haven't really explored the thought cabinet system much, so I don't know. I'm not finished experiencing the game fully yet. If I ever want to replay, I'll replay it. I still have the game on my laptop whenever I want to download it, I guess. But not just in that way, I really want to watch more content on YouTube and finally be able to read into spoiler stuff. That's always what I've been searching into. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to other people analyzing the game so I could see into those parts more and deeper and hear other interpretations. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Easy, like 10 out of 10, really. I liked what I played. And yeah. Should I leave the credits on till it ends? You know what? All these people deserve a moment in the spotlight, I guess. I'm gonna read this. Especially the voice actors, I guess. I don't know. They sounded real good. I love them. Jonathan West, I'll keep an eye on that. Ooh, Julian Champanos. Yeah. Man, they're terrific. Loved them. Terry Khan. The Student Communist. Haven't seen that yet. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Thank you, developers, for making that wonderful game. I had a tiny bit of like analysis, like, oh, we went to the deserter for the analysis of the terribleness that is going on Revachol, and then after that we went to Jean for a bit of retrospective on what you did as a character. Stuff like that. I don't know, I could honestly bullshit my way into the 3-hour mark, but nah. I think I said everything that I wanted to say during the credits there. So yeah, thank you, creators and Zaum Studios. You made a great game. I want to see more. I know there's some kind of drama between Zaum and the creators. Can you believe they're gonna sell it to Tencent? I can't wait for the mobile game and episodes every week. Yeah. I'd also thank you for watching my long series of videos if you did. I doubt you exist. I'm just gonna say that. I don't think you exist. I don't think anyone has watched this whole thing. Impossible. But thank you for, like, the one guy. Or maybe I'm just talking to no one. That's meta. I want to say, hey, comment something stupid. So I know you watched this far. Hey, there you go. Thank you. That's all I have to say. I'm not sorry cop anymore. I'm thank you cop. Consume everything. Goodbye.